4 effects of caffeine on your brain and body. Did you know that caffeine is the most commonly consumed psychoactive drug in the world? Stay tuned to find out what effects it has on your health. Hey there, Hapthies! Does your morning ritual involve a freshly brewed cup of coffee? You may think that caffeine helps you kickstart your day, but what you may not realize is that it may be causing you significant harm in the long run. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration states that about 80% of all adults are in the habit of caffeine consumption every day. While you may assume that caffeine only helps you stay awake for longer, the fact is that the substance is a potent stimulant for your nervous system, and consuming it can have many effects on your body. In today's video, we will be talking about caffeine and how it affects your brain and your body. Please stay tuned for a special bonus fact at the end, and please remember to subscribe to our channel if you find the video informative. Caffeine puts your heart and lungs under pressure. When you consume something that contains a ton of caffeine, it doesn't take long for the substance to be absorbed by your body. Studies show that when it enters your stomach, it takes just around 2 hours for it to reach its highest levels in your bloodstream. When it enters your circulatory system, caffeine has been observed to cause an increase in blood pressure for a short time. This effect may be caused by 2 conditions. It happens either when caffeine increases the levels of adrenaline in your body, or when it temporarily blocks the hormones that are responsible for naturally widening your arteries for easier blood flow. While doctors say that caffeine doesn't have any long-term side effects on your blood pressure levels, people who already suffer from conditions such as irregular heart rhythms may be adversely affected. Since it makes your heart work much harder to properly pump blood in your body, if you suffer from cardiovascular conditions like hypertension or other heart diseases, it may be wise to consult a doctor before regularly consuming the substance. Negligence on the matter may increase your risk of stroke if the organ is already weak. In more severe cases, excessive caffeine consumption has been linked with causing pressure on your lungs, which may increase the risk of breathing problems. In rare cases, caffeine consumption by people who are already suffering from heart or lung disease has been known to even cause death due to irregular heartbeat or convulsions. Caffeine affects your central nervous system. As you may have already noticed, caffeine is a potent nervous system stimulant. It can temporarily increase your levels of alertness and help you stay awake for longer when it reaches the brain. It can make you feel energized and increase your awareness when you are otherwise tired. Because of this, it is commonly included in most medications that help with the treatment of conditions like migraines, headaches, and drowsiness. Additionally, various studies have confirmed that regular consumption of caffeine is linked with significantly lowering the risk of old age-related neurological conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's. People who regularly drink coffee have also been observed to have a 45% lower risk of suicide. Not all types of coffees have these beneficial effects, though, as research confirmed these benefits are only limited to the consumption of high-octane coffee. While a case can be made to consider coffee a healthy drink, like most things, it can have negative effects on the body when it is consumed in excess. One example of how regular caffeine consumption affects your body is headaches. This is because if you consume the substance regularly, your body forms a dependency on the stimulant. When your body doesn't receive the amount of caffeine it is accustomed to, you may experience severe headaches. When your body suffers from caffeine withdrawal, you may experience symptoms like drowsiness, anxiety, and irritability. In some people, the effects of withdrawal have also resulted in tremors. In extreme cases, a caffeine overdose can cause significant problems for your health. Some of the symptoms of overdose include vomiting, hallucinations, and confusion. Overdosing on caffeine also increases the risk of death due to convulsions. Caffeine affects your bones, muscles, and reproductive organs. Studies have shown that increased consumption of caffeine may adversely affect the integrity of your skeletal structure. This is because when your body is overloaded with the substances, it hinders its ability to metabolize and absorb calcium properly. This can cause your bones to become thinner. This can eventually lead to conditions such as chronic arthritis and osteoporosis. Additionally, caffeine can also cause your muscles to twitch and ache. When you consume caffeine, it travels within the bloodstream and enters the placenta. Its psychoactive nature can cause an increase in your baby's metabolism and heart rate. Excessive consumption of the substance has also been linked with slowing fetal growth and increasing the risk of miscarriage. Doctors recommend that you should keep your caffeine consumption at a minimum no more than 300 grams a day if you are trying to get pregnant. There is also some evidence that suggests that caffeine may cause a hindrance in the production of estrogen metabolism that is needed to conceive healthily. A study conducted by the National Institutes of Health confirmed that if both the parents consumed more than 2 drinks containing caffeine a day, they had a significantly higher risk of miscarriage. This is why doctors stress the fact that women should consume no more than 200 milligrams of coffee a day when they are pregnant. A study observed that caffeine may restrict muscle activity in the fallopian tubes of a woman. Since the fallopian tubes are responsible for carrying eggs from the ovaries and into the womb, consuming caffeine may reduce your chances of getting pregnant by up to 27%. Caffeine affects your colon, liver, and digestive system. Most doctors suggest consuming coffee before a colonoscopy or an endoscopy because it has been observed to help prepare the body for these procedures by enabling bile to excrete properly through the walls of your colon. It is observed that partaking in a caffeine enema increases the levels of an antioxidant called glutathione in your system, which boosts your liver's ability to detoxify the body. One benefit of consuming coffee is its amazing ability to reduce the risk of liver cirrhosis and contain the spread of a hepatitis C infection. Several observational studies have also noted that caffeine has some protective benefits for people suffering from hepatocellular cancer. While it does have its benefits, regularly consuming hot coffee may also increase your risk of digestive problems such as heartburn and diarrhea. People who are prone to stomach ulcers should also avoid consuming the product. This is because caffeine may increase the acidity in your stomach and disturb the natural balance of your gut biome. When you consume excess coffee, your body is unable to store it properly. This then forces your liver to filter it out and make you urinate excessively. It is important to consult your doctor before consuming coffee if you suffer from bladder or stomach issues. Some studies have suggested that regular caffeine intake may help you lose weight faster. This is because observations have shown that coffee can help you suppress your hunger levels as it has certain satiating properties which could enable you to limit your calorie intake. Another way coffee potentially helps you drop some pounds is its ability to stimulate thermogenesis. This is when your body generates excess heat during digestion and helps you burn fat faster. Bonus fact: now that we have discussed some of the ways caffeine affects your brain and body, it is equally important to learn how the substance works to better understand its benefits and side effects. So, for today's bonus fact, let us tell you how caffeine works and how it is processed by your body upon consumption. Caffeine has the distinction of being one of the substances which are absorbed by the gut and into the bloodstream almost instantly. Once it enters the bloodstream, it can quickly travel to the liver, which then breaks it down into various compounds which affect different organs in the body in unique ways. The main organ that caffeine has the most effect on is your brain. When it enters your brain, it instantly starts blocking the effects of adenosine. Adenosine is a neurotransmitter that is responsible for making you feel tired and relaxing the brain. Adenosine works by building up in your brain in the day, eventually increasing your tiredness and making you sleepy. Caffeine blocks the effects of adenosine by connecting to its receptors without activating them. Coffee also increases the levels of adrenaline in your body while also boosting the production of dopamine and norepinephrine, which boost your mood and alertness further. Caffeine has varied benefits and side effects, and they are all specific to certain people. People who already have heart conditions or trying to get pregnant should limit their consumption, while people who require a temporary boost to their productivity or mood may consume some from time to time. As always, consulting with your doctor is always the best way to determine if anything is good for you. Thank you for watching today's video, and please hit that subscribe button for more videos about your health. What is your favorite caffeine delivery system? Do you prefer coffee or tea? Let us know in the comments section below.